The defender's angle of pursuit can be the difference between a touchdown and a game-saving tackle. It's also a perfect illustration of the properties of a right triangle and the ABCs of the Pythagorean theorem.
It seems a little weird, let me turn these lights back on, to think about that angle of pursuit as being an exact right triangle, right? But what's interesting to me to think about is if we have a runner going at a straight angle to the end zone, right? Making that right angle. If he's going straight to the end zone and he's only got to go 40 yards and my defender has to come and hit him at that angle, that hypotenuse, we know that's that longest distance, right? What does that mean about that defender? What does that mean about him?
He has to go faster.
He has to go faster. So there's a lot of mathematical calculations. Now, I bet if I asked any of those NFL players, they probably don't think about, well, I'm doing the Pythagorean theorem when I chase down the running back or the wide receiver. They don't think like that. But there are a lot of things like this in the real world that's exactly what's happening. There's mathematical formulas to it. Later in the year, we start talking about parabolas, quadratic equations, kicking a soccer ball. That's what you're doing every time. So what I want you to do tonight for homework, along with the activity we're getting ready to look at, is I want you to go home. You can use the internet. You can talk to your parents. I want you to brainstorm some different things in the real world that you can think of that might use the Pythagorean theorem. I have a few already in my head, but I want to see what you guys can come up with that we can talk about tomorrow at the start of class. Real world application of where you can see using the Pythagorean theorem to find missing sides, missing angles of things, how it might be used.